My name is Daan Omgeving. I'm the founder of More Architecture with offices in Shanghai and Amsterdam. We are a firm focused on urban research, urban planning and architecture. And we work for clients that have a long-term commitment and vision, including governments, housing corporations and long-term investors. For this project, the densification of Simpelveld in the southern tip of Holland, our colleagues Morgan, Nicholas and Ties have worked on a scheme that is trying to fit in 6,000 housing units in this area. And it's actually a project that fits quite well in our portfolio because we work a lot on densification projects, including in Amsterdam North, in Amsterdam Nieuw West, and also in Rotterdam and Groningen. Projects that are complex and at the same time fascinating in terms of their challenge and purpose.
Our site is Simpelveld village is located in the south of the Netherlands in the Limburg region. It's in the middle of a triangle of three big cities, Maastricht, Aachen and Haarlem. It's also located near to the border with Germany. The railway is crossing the site. It was formerly connecting Germany and the Netherlands with the last station of the country in Simpelveld. It was originally used for industrial needs with the coal transportation and is now currently transformed for touristic tour to discover the region. The site is divided into several areas. First, the Simpelveld village in the north of the side of the railway, with 2-floor houses and a small center around the church. Then we have the bungalow camping on the south side of the railway related to the touristic activities, with the sport complex in the south. On the east part of the village, we have the third area, the industrial area, that is also located next to the railway. And finally, we have all the agricultural fields with, for example, potato culture. It's a very green atmosphere. However, the density is very low and the buildings do not go higher than 4 floors. For that densification process, we try to keep the green place as they are now. The green remains green, and we focus on 2 sites that were already occupied by buildings and activities. Those 2 sites are the industrial area and the bungalow area. They are facing each other and they are close to the train station. Also, we thought that it was a good idea to reactivate the station and give the necessary infrastructure to have such a massive number of houses. The 2 selected sites can be accessed thanks to 2 new train stops that could be used for the development of the areas. First, the industrial area. The idea is to keep the industrial activities and the work on site and to add some houses on top. It will create a good mix of working and living. So we try several urban fabrics that can combine living and working and that can also integrate the original greens areas. It creates an extension of the village and avoids to move the industrial activities out of the center when there is such a densification process. The second zone, the bungalow park, is more about the tourism, the travel. It is directly connected to the train station. The idea here was to use the bungalow park footprint and the sports complex footprint to create different urban fabrics in order to have such a kind of a small trip within the city. Each strip is one way among others of densification with low-rise buildings, inspired by several international cities. Finally, we didn't think that using all the houses stock was relevant for that location. Indeed, as a low-density place, added 10,000 houses means that we triple the amount of inhabitants in that area. So we decided to only use an average of 6,000 houses. I wish you a very good exhibition. Thank you for listening.